At a museum in the midst of a bustling city filled with people, and amidst the hustle and bustle inside, the museum displays stunning works of art that continually draw people from all over the city, as if this place holds some hidden magic. Mira, a high school girl who loves art, enjoys strolling through this museum. It is filled with captivating pieces that enchant her. She quietly walks around, carefully observing each work, as if she is listening to the stories hidden within them. But there is one painting that especially catches her attention, a portrait of a woman in a flower garden, serene yet intriguing. This painting is only on display once a year, and today is a special occasion when Mira gets to come back and gaze at it up close, once again. She returns to see this painting every year on the same day, without really knowing the exact reason why. She feels that the painting changes little by little every time she comes to see it. She always walks up close and studies the details intently, as if she wants to make sure that what she observes isn't just her imagination. Mira started taking a photo of it every year on the day she visited. When the light from the window shone directly onto the painting, she began to call this painting the living painting because it changed quietly, year after year. Later, Mira returned to the exhibition room, once again on the day she had planned, specifically to see this special painting. She walked straight to the gallery room, where the painting of the young woman in the garden was displayed, without glancing at anything else in the museum, because she knew that today was the moment she had been waiting for all year. She noticed that the posture of the young woman in the painting had changed slightly, and the shadows of the leaves in the picture no longer looked the same. Now that Mira was in high school, she still returned to see this painting every year to prove whether what she thought was true. It wasn't just a feeling, there were still many questions she wanted answers to. Mira came back again, on the same day, with a camera and a notebook in her hand. She stood at the same corner, waiting for the light from the window to fall perfectly on the painting, then pressed the shutter. Even though time had passed, every time she stood in front of this painting, she still felt the same, as if the painting was truly alive. She wasn't sure if it was just her imagination or not. Years went by, and Mira grew up to become the artist she had always dreamed of being, and on this important day of every year, she returned to stand in front of the same painting, in the same spot, just like when she was a child. Year after year, she never missed it. She came every April 13th to capture a new photo. She felt an indescribable bond with this painting, as if it were a friend who had always been by her side throughout the many years she had watched over it. She picked up her camera and took another picture, as she was so used to doing, before slowly examining the details of the painting that had changed with great focus. She began to talk to herself, saying that this painting was never really the same. A man, who had been standing quietly beside her, overheard her and smiled gently. He introduced himself as the owner of this museum and the artist who painted this picture decades ago on the same day, and at the same time every year, he always sees a woman in front of this painting. He noticed that she had been interested in this painting for many years. This painting was not created to be viewed just once, but to be appreciated with patience, he said. The museum owner gazed at the painting in silence before saying, "I didn't just paint this picture, I designed time into it." He explained the special color formula he had invented, colors sensitive to ultraviolet light from the sun, which would gradually deteriorate naturally, revealing hidden images in each underlying layer. He had meticulously calculated the proportions for mixing the colors and precise in every step. He used this color formula to paint each layer so that the pigments would gradually deteriorate according to the predetermined timeline each year, revealing the hidden image in the next sequence. Every year, sunlight from the window would shine on this painting at the same angle and at the same time, and at that moment, one layer of paint would gently peel away, revealing a new layer underneath, causing the painting to gradually change year by year as if it were alive. It required a watchful eye, observing continuously, to notice these changes. Mira smiled. She had never imagined that something so still could hide so many stories. Mira opened her sketchbook for him to see, revealing records with photographs she had collected over the years. The museum owner chuckled softly and said, "Someone has finally truly seen it." He told her that he never thought anyone would actually notice this painting. "You observed it with your heart, not just your eyes," he said. Before they parted, the museum owner turned to Mira with eyes full of confidence in her. "Have you ever thought that one day you might create something wonderful that inspires someone, just as this painting has inspired you?" Mira looked at the painting one last time and thought to herself that some of life's most profound and beautiful wonders only truly reveal themselves in their full splendor when we genuinely and attentively pay close attention to them. Then, with a sense of deep contentment and happiness, she carefully wrote this significant message down in the pages of her cherished journal.